My strange dark materials.
And we have sound.
Cool.
For our one audience member. Oh, there's 5 now. 3 of them are us.
Okay, I just muted myself on the stream, so that's good. Hopefully everybody can still hear me. So, hello everybody. I'm Jeff Morrow. With me are Jen Kitzman and Sam Waller, and we are Slugfest Games. Woo! So we are here. We are here coming to you live from the internet because we hope that you are all safe and healthy at home, and we hope that you are all playing a part together like we are about to do. So yeah, here we are. We're going to play a little bit of Red Dragon in here on Tabletop Simulator. So yeah. Who are you playing? Jen, who are you playing?
Oh, I am playing Gog, the half ogre and half grammar.
Half grammar.
Sam, who are you playing?
I'm playing the new character, Evil Pookie, with all of his new art.
Evil Pookie. Yeah, the art is almost done for this project. So,
Quite nearly.
You'll be able to see a bunch of stuff there. And I will be playing Baron von Vlaslo. So yeah, let's get this all started. Hey, did we randomly determine who's first in some manner?
We did not. Allow me to huck this die.
The go first die.
Come on, go first die. There we go. I demanded too much of the physics. Oh, look, it's me.
The go first die says Sam goes first.
All right.
Okay, so for Baron von Vlaslo, first I pick one of the form cards, and then I fill the rest of my hand from my regular deck.
That is correct. Ooh, look at
for those of you,
fancy artwork. Ooh.
Look at all this artwork. So Evil Pookie, hopefully you all already know this and already bought it on Kickstarter. But Evil Pookie is the 50th Red Dragon Inn character. He's coming out later this year. The testing is nearing completion. Art is nearing completion. Where the project is going along just fine. And Sam will be piloting it.
Expertly, I might add.
Yes. The idea with Evil Pookie is that thanks to a teleportation accident, we now have this evil doppelganger of Pookie from some other dimension that's here to troll us. And so this guy, not only is he himself an evil doppelganger, but he has a deck of evil doppelgangers. So Sam, what you can't see on Sam's screen is that at the bottom right of some of Evil Pookie's cards is this portal icon.
Drop that there.
Yeah, which he's showing right now.
Forget that I have this in my hand.
When you have when you play a card with this, then after you by the way, that tooting are trains because Jen lives near a train track depot thing. So, expect she'll mute herself quickly once in a while, and so if you hear that, that's one. So when Evil Pookie plays a card with this portal icon on the bottom, then after you resolve the card, you also reveal a doppelganger, and it does cool stuff that we will see when we see it.
Yes, we shall.
Go ahead, Sam. Take a turn whilst I explain for noobs what a turn looks like. So
sure.
Turn order is right there on each player's player mat. First, you just get rid of any cards you don't want and refill your hand to 7.
Which is
the discard and draw phase.
Now. I don't want to get rid of that card. Oh, these are all great. Hey, first, at any time speed, I'd like to make Vlaslo tip the wench.
Tip the wench. Okay. Do I card for that? Nope. I'm gonna just tip the wench by paying 1 gold to the inn. So Sam has now finished discarding and drawing. He has drawn back up to 7, and now he can play 1 action card. Now, that card he played before, you'll notice he played it sort of out of turn. That's because it is an anytime card, which can be played at any time. So he did that before. He discarded and drawed. So now it's action time.
Action time, you say. Well, I don't have... Yeah, okay, we'll just do this. A nice, simple action. Watch your step! Pick another player, they lose 1 fortitude. I choose Gog. If I had doppelgangers in front of me, they would lose 2 fortitude instead. So a nice little passive bonus for having buddies. But right now I have no doppelgangers, so Gog, you're just going to lose 1 fortitude, and hopefully not punch me in my cute rabbit face.
Cute, evil rabbit face.
For certain definitions of cute rabbit.
What
He's
say
cute
you, Gog?
enough, I guess. Gog step on an evil Pookie. That is kind of worse than stepping on regular Pookie.
That's right. Alright, so that's my action.
Action phase. After the action phase, Sam will go on to his order a drink phase, where he gives a drink face down to some other player on their drink me pile. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. Oh wait, I have a sometimes card I would like to play in response to a game event.
Sometimes cards are basically your responses that can be played at certain sometimes in the game, like during the order drink phase of your turn, which is what this card said. So Sam is going to pay a gold to the inn and order 2 more drinks to go to whomever he chooses. After the order drink phase is finally the drink phase, where Evil Pookie will drink the top card of his drink pile, which will be
Wine with a Chaser.
Which would normally make him drink the next card in that pile, but there is no next card, so it's just 2. I feel like I'm... Go ahead.
I think I'm just going to drink this card.
Yeah. I feel like I'm probably explaining the rules of the Red Dragon Inn. You already know how to play the Red Dragon Inn, but in case there is that one person out there who doesn't know, we want to make them feel welcome because we are playing a part together. That is the hashtag and the sentiment.
And, we're going to end up on YouTube eventually.
That's true. Yes. This will eventually end up there. Okay.
I end my turn. Vlaslo, you do a thing.
Vlaslo will now take the turn. Okay, I don't think I want this card right now. I don't want this right now.
Well, Jeff is figuring that out. You'll notice that Vlaslo has some extra decks. And a pile of blood tokens. At the bottom of Vlaslo's cards, he can harvest blood when they resolve, just like how I can open portals when they resolve. And blood is then used as a resource to acquire new cards that are built that then become a part of your deck for the rest of the game.
Sam speaks the truth.
Don't just punch good.
Vlaslo will play Evil Pookie. Come to me, children of the night. Player they and I can draw a card. And if I played it during my action phase, I can play another Come to Me, Children of the Night.
Well, I just lose 1 fortitude. It's fine.
I also gain 2 blood tokens, which I can later use to get fancier cards. Ooh. So there's Come to Me, Children. Oh, I also get to draw a card.
Yes.
Which is important because I didn't actually have another copy of Come to Me, Children of the Night in my hand. So I don't get to play another action. Instead, I get to order a drink for Evil Pookie.
Oh, thank you.
And then I will drink. Oh boy. Chainmail Ale with a Chaser, which says that the card's Chaser always comes from the drink, even if this comes from the pile. So you'll notice that last turn Evil Pookie had a Chaser, but there was nothing there to chase. Well, if this card happened in that same situation, you would still get a Chaser because there's always to be had here in the drink deck. This is a drink event, so fortunately, as a Chaser, it does nothing. This is still 3 alcohol content, though, so I should see if I have an out. I am going to attempt to split this with Gog. This drink is fantastic. Oh, sorry, no, this is not the card. No, sorry, Gog, Gog. I always mess this up with this card. This card does not split a drink with a player. It just chops a drink in half. So I take half the effects rounded down. So instead, I take...
It's just a 1.
3 alcohol instead of 3. I take 1, and hey, I get another blood. Blood, and my turn is over. Gog should.
That is precisely correct. It is split with the ground.
Yep. I always mess that up with that.
Yeah. It was one of those situations where we've got this word split that we've already baked into the game, so we can't say have.
Right.
Halve.
But, I mean, we understand what split means.
In English parlance, yes.
No.
Okay, by the way, so what's everybody's I'm drinking this boring old Coke Life. The kind with like cane sugar and stevia instead of like high fructose corn syrup. So
wait, it has cane sugar and stevia?
Yeah, it's cane sugar, so it's not high fructose corn syrup, and stevia, so that it's full calorie. You know what I
mean? Right.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Of all the diet-ish Cokes out there, this is the one that tastes like Coke.
Not sponsored by the Coca-Cola Company.
Nope.
No.
Neither are we sponsored by...
I kind of wish we were, actually. If anyone out there works for Coke, send them our way.
Yeah, we could work something out.
Yeah. Jen, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking a locust cider because, check out the label. It's just red as heck.
Ooh.
And also, I like ciders. And I like cherry. And so, I figured, why not? I'm going to give this a whirl.
There you go. I am drinking a boring Blue Moon in my Oktoberfest mug from the German...
nice.
I don't know what you would call it. It's like just a group center that was when I was in Omaha, Nebraska. Culture Center. There we go. It was the German Culture Center when they hosted Oktoberfest.
That's pretty great.
I found the words eventually.
All right.
They're in there somewhere.
They were also written on the glass, so I could have just read them from there.
Gog take turn now.
Gog take turn now.
Well, Gog take turn. I will look at the chat. Welcome everybody in the chat. Wrench's little helper will tell you things from time to time that maybe you should look into or click on. Evil Pookie. Yep, we're in the Evil Pookie. Pookie is cute, but Evil Pookie is adorable. Yeah. Thanks, Noi. Noi, by the way, is the creator of this tabletop simulator we are using. So that is super cool. Thank you, Noi.
Mm-hmm. I've stripped a lot of the things out of it, though. So
that's true.
His version's much nicer.
Yeah, his version has a lot of scripting and cool stuff like that. We've pared it down a bit for super fast playtesting.
Yeah, just go. We want to make the cards go. Chop, chop, chop. We ain't got all day. Yeah. So, hey, Vlaslo, why you laugh at Gog?
Bum, bum, bum. Giant green fists.
I am. It will take more than that to defeat that. I can play it in an action. Sometimes, or anytime would make me lose fortitude. I reduce fortitude loss by 1. So I still take 1, but I also get 2 blood.
Blood! Uh-oh, something happened to the faces.
Jen has disconnected.
Oh, no!
Now she's back.
Hello,
Jen. What happened, Jen? Okay.
Cool.
And they reoriented themselves because for a little while there, Jeff was Jen.
I was half of Jen, and yes. Okay, so I've taken my fortitude. Gog moves on. Why laugh at Gog?
And the train's gonna help me on my turn. I'm gonna order Evil Pookie a drink.
Mm-hmm.
I deserve them. I ordered all you guys a whole mess of drinks.
I mean, you're looking out for us, so we've got to look out for you. Good buddy.
Good buddy, good pal, friend, good pal.
And then I will drink. Drinking contest.
Exciting!
Dun dun
Oh.
dun.
Look at this
All right,
beautiful
Doug.
new artwork for drinking contest.
Hey, does that look
Freaking
familiar
love it.
from the thing in the corner of the screen right now? It's like we reused art assets. By the way, all this new, everything like new and fancy, like the new version of wine and version of drinking contest, are by our artist Aaron Wong. We sound like a broken record on these streams, but Aaron is awesome and we love her stuff.
Da-da.
Yeah,
All right.
no, Erin's incredible. She's just super good. But we are going to reveal a drink from the drink deck and drink it. Player who reveals the drink with the highest AC content, even if they avoid the effects of the drink, wins 1 gold from each other player. There's a tie. Players who tied reveal and drink again until there's a clear winner. The effects of drink event cards are ignored. They count as 0 alcohol content. So
Jen,
it's my turn.
Jen, you didn't do that in
What?
GOG voice.
Oh, well. Oh, hold on.
Uh-oh. I've created a monster here.
Each player reveals a drink from drink deck and drinks. Player who reveals drink with highest alcohol content.
Okay,
Cool.
Oh,
Dang.
Lord. All right.
It's the counter punishments. How I used to deal with teased.
All right. That's your
Cool.
drink.
So we get a rough remedy.
Oh, I get a fancy drink, too. Oh,
I
it's
get a
not that
fancy drink 3.
Lol.
Huh.
All
Okay,
right.
well, GOG reacts first in this situation.
Oh, look at you two having a tie.
This tastes yucky, so I'm not gonna.
It seems
take
fair.
That's pretty good.
I choose not to play anything. I'm good with this.
I think I am also. Yeah, no, I'm also taking it. So, Jen, everybody resolve your drink. I'm gonna.
So
take
Jen ignores hers. 3. I gain the 2 alcohol content. Both
I gained 3.
Both Gog and Vlaslo gained 3 or had a 3 alcohol content drink, so they have to drink
Guess what?
again.
I ignored mine. Yeah, again because we're tied.
But hang on.
Yeah, Vlaslo's got the
Resolving my
fancy
drink,
drink.
Oh,
I'm going to get rid of. I'm going to get rid of this. The future brew lets me take a beginning of turn mulligan, like after drinking it. So I'm going to do this.
Too much text for Gog.
I'm going to keep these and I'm going to refill my to 7. So now we have tied, and now the drinking contest continues. Bring it, Gog. Is this your drink you are about to drink?
Yeah, it is the drink that Gog pulled aside
yeah.
for extra dramatic effect.
Let's see what Gog get.
Oh, Gog get more.
With a chaser. Gog screwed. Gog needed to save that.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Vlaslo will drink.
Vlaslo really wanted to win. Fancy new elven wine.
That is a really good elven wine.
Fancy new dragon.
Okay, well, Gog, you got anything to play there, Gog?
Nah.
Sadly, also nah.
Wow, after the mulligan.
After the mulligan, I still don't have drink mitigation.
I pay
So
you
everybody
1
pay
gold.
me.
Well, I pay gold to the inn. I pay gold
for
to
the
Laszlo.
right. Yes.
Yup, because
You're
the artisanal spring water.
Yeah, the spring water is slightly off the top of my screen, so oops.
Ah, okay.
All right.
Excellent.
We are back to Evil Pookie now.
It's the Evil Pookie show, starring Evil Pookie.
coming
Evil Pookie.
this fall to Fox.
Evil
No.
Pookie wants to gamble.
Evil Pookie gets home. The front
Yeah.
door of the house closes.
So you'll note that there's a magnificent portal icon on this card. We will be resolving that momentarily. But first, I must anti-gold, because I participate in the round of gambling. Vlazlo
Yeah, I'm
participates in the
anteing.
round of gambling. Gog.
Oop, I gotta. Let's see here. Oh. All right.
Gog
in.
participates in the round of gambling. My card has finished resolving, and I reveal the first of the doppelgangers. Painmaster Frank, the one that doesn't have artwork yet.
Nice.
You'll notice that this card...
Actually, so here's the thing. The art actually hasn't made it into our tabletop simulator mod yet. It actually does exist as of like a couple days ago. So,
there you go.
Sorry.
Oh, well. Hey, look, it's got 2 text boxes? What? There are 2 text boxes on many of the doppelganger cards. The text box on the left with Pookie, evil Pookie's face, is the ability if I choose to keep the doppelganger. And then that doppelganger counts as a card that I can play as though it were a card in my hand. And if I have too many doppelgangers in front of me, I'll actually reduce my hand size at the start of the turn. The other ability, or the target ability, is what happens when I give the doppelganger to somebody else. Basically, Painmaster Frank comes out of the portal and I go tell him to punch Gog. Do we tell him to punch Gog, though? Gog's?
Next time
Let's see.
Sometimes a time card. Wait.
Well, I mean, it won't be punching currently, but the next, the ability here
I'm not
is...
going to tell you how to live your life.
True. The next time you, that would be the player holding Painmaster, or with Painmaster Frank in front of them, play an action sometimes or anytime card that makes a player lose Fortitude, you also lose 1 Fortitude. We're going to go ahead and give that to Gog, because Gog likes to punch people.
It's true.
Gog has a friend. All right.
Right, and then we're gambling. Right,
And then we're
all
gambling.
still in the midst of a gambling round. So I'm going to play Vinning Hand.
All right, so that goes to Gog, who unfortunately doesn't cheat, so it's back to me.
Well, Gog does have, the Nuke It from Orbit card.
Oh, true. Gog, do you play anything? No? Alright, down to me. I play nothing. But wait! I suggest a new strategy. Let the rabbit win. Or let the bunny win. So, me and Vlazlo are going to gamble
I win the
some
round
more.
of gambling. I win the round of gambling, but then Evil Pookie says, timeout. That makes us Andy again, right?
Correct.
Yeah, okay. There's this.
Not Gog. Gog's out.
Yeah.
God get to
that stays
happily
there.
watch us beat each other over the head with sacks of
Actually,
gold.
you know what? Wait a minute. I'm gonna be that guy actually, and I'm gonna say I don't think so. Your sometimes card,
What?
so that I just actually win.
Oh, well, we don't think so either.
All right, fine. How did I?
I certainly hope I win this round of gambling now.
Okay, well now yes. Then I re-answer.
Yeah, but we gotta see the we don't think so card, because I haven't seen it yet.
Oh yes, throw that up again.
Looks great.
Yeah, it's
Really beautiful.
Good. So it's Evil Poogie with his doppelganger versions of the 4 originals, and
I love it.
they're pretty great.
I am extremely pleased.
Yes.
Anyway, yes, I pass. You get the gold.
Delicious gold.
You are mean.
I'm going to order a drink for, I guess, for Vlazlo. Gog? I think you, is your alcohol correct? Alcohol content?
You're right. It's wrong. I needed to take that wine, and then I never did. Thank you for calling me out. Keeping me honest.
Speaking of 3 alcohol content, it's a Rift Rum Dinger. These extra planar horrors really know how to mix a drink. That's not good. That's not good at all. In fact, it's so bad we're going to observe absolutely no table manners and kick it onto the floor.
Okay.
Yay! Not drunk.
All right. So, hey, Gog, tip the bench. Tip the
No, it's okay.
bench.
She's a nice lady.
She's a Gorgon
Even the Gorgon one.
Mm-hmm.
Gorgon Vench. Okay, that's going to go there. I am going to... oh, yeah, this is definitely a good play right now. I'm going to... anytime...
It's a terrible play. Oh, darn.
Blood is thicker than vine. I need a blood to play, but I lose to alcohol.
Yeah.
And
Good
it
stuff.
still leaves me with
over
an
there.
even number of blood tokens, which is what I want. I think I want to... actually, I'm going to discard this. I'm going to spend 2 blood tokens to draw a wolf card.
You'll notice that he looked at the card he just bought before deciding if he was going to spend additional blood.
That's okay. That's good. I'm gonna do this and spend the other 2 blood tokens, and this time I'm gonna get a bat card. Okay, and then I'm gonna 7, and then I'm going to play this lovely wolf card I just drew, and I'm going to play it on Gog. My bite is worse than my bark. 3 fortitude. Cards that would ignore this fortitude loss instead reduce it by 2.
Golly.
What say you, Gog? Von fortitude.
Stop
2.
cooking Gog with wolves.
2 fortitude. 3 fortitude. Okay, so that you still take 1
fortitude.
One's significantly better than 3.
I like that better. Yeah.
Okay, then there's the train again. So then we're gonna do the drink situation over here. Wait, why isn't this showing me what the...
because there's only one.
Is. It is only one? Okay, for some reason it looked like there was a pixel next to it or something like that. So, okay, we're gonna bring some drinks for these fiends. So it's gonna be 2 to Gog, and it's gonna be 1 to Pookie.
Oh, thank you.
And it's gonna be drinky time. Ettenbrow.
Ooh, it's one of the fancy ones.
2 booze. If you gain alcohol content from this action card from your hand face up in front of you, it no longer counts as part of your hand. During your action phase, you may play that card in addition to your normal action for the turn. So it lets me bank an action if I decide to take it. I think I am gonna take this. So I 2 booze, and I will play this card in front of me
for later.
Acrobatics. It does not happen now. It's just there. And during my next action phase, I can play this in addition to whatever action I might play.
It's important to note.
He also has powerful charisma because we pay him money for making dad jokes.
Oh, yes. The most powerful.
Wonderful acrobatics.
And it's important to note that the Ettenbrow, the effect doesn't only pertain to the next action phase. This is banked until at some point in the future.
The future.
Shiny.
Okay, Jen, go.
Yay! All right.
So the chat is gushing about Aaron but I will say that this Ettenbrow
is Megan.
as well as Vlaslo himself actually is by one of our other awesome artists, Megan Langan.
Woo!
So
Megan.
Shout out for Megan as well. Woo!
Heck yeah. Alright, Gog Crush Beerstein on head.
Dog wants his money
High-quality
back.
entertainment.
Gog Crush. Oh, that's the pay?
Yeah, pay me a gold.
There you go.
Alright, that's worth real money right there.
Mhm.
Talent. Feed muscly talent. Let's see here.
It's much less impressive because they're lead mugs.
Yes, indeed. I could do that in real life. Crush a lead mug with my hands onto my head. Definitely.
Crushing the lead
just
mug.
don't want to.
Yeah.
The crushing
Yeah,
isn't the
guys.
important part of the lead mug.
Ah.
Pro tip, don't drink from lead mugs.
And also don't crush lead anything on your head, please. Oh, Orcish Rock Gut.
Kids, don't try this at home.
Gosh,
Yes,
ogre
definitely
gut,
don't drink
orc
Orcish
con.
Rock Gut at home. Woo.
Tisk and also Tisk. I'm gonna take it.
Not that one.
Oh, that's right.
It's the Fortitude.
T'other
one.
Tis but.
Because you're not an orc.
That is correct.
All
Now we're
right.
back to Evil Pooh.
Evil Pookie.
Notice that Frank is still sitting here over by Gog because Gog may lose fortitude yet.
Interesting.
Oh yeah.
Well, this is a hand of cards.
I have to remember to not look too closely at the stream because then I can actually see Sam's hand because he's the one with
I'll just play so well that.
okay. Then, even by knowing your hand, I can't.
The sacrifices we make.
Okay, so you don't have a doppelganger, so it's just one. So I will play. It will take more to defeat a vampire. And then I get a 1 and a 2 blood.
A 2 blood. All right, I order a drink for the turn. That's going to go to. You've got 2. You've got 3. Here you go. You can have 4, but then. Looks like we're getting extra dimensional drinks. Dad joke.
Dimensional drinks.
So these two will go to my fine green friend over here. And then when the card resolves, yep.
The thing about dad jokes is they make people groan but also laugh, and they usually, they're not gonna piss anybody off. They're not gonna they're not gonna they're just nice, friendly fun.
They're gentle. They're kind of dumb, but they're made in a good spirit.
This one's good.
Excitement! The Dread Pirate Whitehawk shoots everybody. Each other player loses 1 fortitude. Right, she doesn't shoot me. She just shoots my enemies.
Yeah, so the ones, the doppelgangers, most of them have that split text box like you saw before, but a few of them have this little exclamation point and only one text box, and that just means do this right now.
Right now, get shot in the face.
So Gog and Vlaslo get shot in the face by Dread Pirate Whitehawk.
All right, and then that goes to my discard pile right on over. Okay, and then I drink. And my drink is something fancy. Ooh, fortified wine with a chaser. So I drink the next card in my drink me pile of Eldritch Portal. Put this card in front of you. While it is there, I can't play cards, but I also ignore all effects. And then discard this card at the start of my next turn. So, wow, that's a lot of AC, though. That is much pain.
That one also, Eldritch Portal is also a Megan, and she just actually finished this one like yesterday or something, and it hasn't made it in the mod yet, which I should have remembered to do, but there it is.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, you know what's really good to do when you have an effect that only you get on your turn? It's split it with your friends! Vlaslo, I think you should drink half of my drink. It'll be good.
I definitely need to winch this. The Venge thinks you should stop playing with the drink.
Oh, my
That's
card.
all sorts of bad.
My card didn't resolve, therefore no portals.
That's so right. He doesn't get the portal. Now, there's also some of these drinks nowadays have an effect that, puts it in front of you. Of course, if you split it or share it or whatever, only one person can actually put the physical card in front of them. So in this case, it would be the actual active player. So what he was trying to do to split it is not only give me some of the AC, but also make sure that he could benefit from the from the out of the game effect, and I couldn't. So we would have none of that. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, so I combine the effects and then apply them. So I gain 2 AC. 1, 2, and then gain 1 minus 3 equals lose 2. 1, 2. And I'll get rid of that, and I'll just leave this in front of me. Hi guys, I'm not here. Ignore the evil rabbit. Vlaslo, what can you do?
Okay, so it's my turn. I'm going to get rid of this. Because I don't really care about gambling right now because people have a lot of gold and I don't really want to run down that path right now. So I'm going to, before I draw, I'm going to buy my 2 blood tokens. I'm going to get a bat card.
It's Batty.
Okay, and then I draw 6 more from my deck. Then I don't play anything against Pookie because he's ignoring all things. But I am going to say...
And if you were to do your impressive acrobatics, I would still not be here.
That's true. Hey, Vazo, don't worry. God, don't worry. It's just a nibble.
Now it is foaming.
Oh man, I don't like to be nibbled. Shut up.
There's some background talking coming through.
Yeah, I think there's some dinner getting cooked.
Ooh, dinner.
Which, honestly, just yesterday I made myself a chocolate chia pudding thing, and we haven't made it in years.
Is that what you were eating 20 minutes ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, that looked real good.
It's a good way to use up an avocado about to go south, or bananas, or both.
All right.
I can definitely
we're talking about food.
Okay.
What have you been cooking while you're trapped at home?
Yep.
Go ahead, Jen.
My roommate Austin has been finally learning how to bake bread, along with half of America. And forced to also learn how to make his own sourdough yeast starter. Because
apparently some places are having trouble, as well as flour. We can still find yeast, I think, around here. Flour is a little dicey, but we don't bake that much anyway. And my wife is gluten free, so I've been making mostly sandwiches and stuff. My wife is a much better cook than I am, but I did make yesterday a marinated seared albacore in a soy ginger sort of thing. And it was
your fish box came in.
The fish box, yes. So there's a place in San Francisco that normally they're a distributor and they sell to restaurants, but with all the restaurants closed, they're selling to individual consumers as long as you meet a minimum order, and their stuff is really good. So
oh man, I want a fish subscription. Mr. Mailman, bring me a fish. Dum, 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 dum.
Flop. Just
Sam, what are you making?
So I've been making my own hummus as snack items and trying to convince the little guy to expand his horizons.
Sorry, you're making what? You cut out for me right as you said.
I've been making my own hummus.
Hummus, yeah,
hummus, because it's really easy. You just take a can of garbanzo beans in your food processor. and trying to get the little guy to start dipping his vegetables into things. And he's been conveniently eating vegetables now, which is super nice.
I was going to say, hold up. So your very young child is just straight eating vegetables.
Yeah.
That's the advanced mode. That's like
Yeah.
you start them out like dipping it in cheese, and then you wean them off the cheese.
True. But
I got trained.
It's good. It's good. No, he's been hounded down his carrots and celery sticks. So that's all good. And then it's just been like, pull a thing from the freezer. The Leslie, my wife, made a delicious from scratch. What's oh lordy, I forgot what it's called. It's got the beef in the cream sauce on your noodle stroganoff. There we go.
Stroganoff. Yes.
But yeah, no, that was good.
She just made a stroganoff from scratch.
She just made a stroganoff from scratch.
Oh,
she's like,
hell
we've got this janky meat, sinewy, so we're gonna slice it super thin and then make it into a thing. So good.
Nice.
There are 15. There are 15 doppelgangers, I believe.
15 doppelgangers. Yep.
Yes. And there's 2 doppelganger decks. Same doppelgangers in both, but they are more powerful for boss battle.
So same arts, same characters, but different
abilities.
Okay, so Gog has ignored just a nibble, but I still gain 1 fortitude from this.
And 2 blood.
2 blood. Okay, there's that. I'm going to bring some drinks for my friends. I'm going to.
I have 0 beverages
for these fiends. Now, the rules lawyers in will know. Even though Evil Pookie is, I can still order him drinks because that's how this game works.
Yep.
And I'm actually going to give all 3 to Evil Pookie because Gog has plenty.
Yeah. I can't ignore things being placed in front of me. Go figure.
That is mostly true.
Most.
That is, well, I can't ignore ordering drinks. Let's put it that way. Okay, then I drink. Angel Tears. And now you can't play cards, Evil Pookie.
Right. Sadness. I want to.
Womp, womp, womp.
Tragic.
Womp, womp. Okay, so I am going to just take the 1 healing because I can't take 2 healing because I'm at the top.
Yep.
Go ahead, Gog. And sadly, Evil Pookie is still ignoring us.
May you always dance with Gog.
I still want Grace of Gog Dance Studios.
Grace of Gog. That's actually pretty
it's
good.
It's an octagon.
Yeah. I like it. Go get it cheap. Steak deal.
Who else has questions in the chat? Give us hit us with your Slugfest Games question or your whatever.
All right, well, Floslow, sorry, God not know own strength.
God not know own strength.
Laszlo does not have a very good hand for punching right now, so I take 2.
2 to the face, and then Painmaster
2 to
Frank
my beautiful face.
beats up Gog.
Yep, then this happens.
And I think you already assigned the damage.
I did.
Excellent.
I actually followed up on a card effect for once.
So even though Pookie isn't here, my doppelgangers still are.
And once a doppelganger does its thing, it goes away.
Oh man, 3 and 3.
Mm-hmm.
Evil Pookie.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know what I want. I want a drunk bunny. We got here. Oh, the marathon. Oh. Put this card in front of you. While it's there, you may play it as an anytime card with the effect gain 2 alcohol content. Each other player pays you 1 gold.
So if you keep drinking the second
People,
time,
getting
then we have to pay you.
Well, all right.
Someone in the chat
Zakat
asked,
loves
"Was that a jab? Was that a jab at MMA, Sam?
What? I mean,
Your octagon.
Where else are you going to have GOG dance?
It's true.
It wasn't so much a jab as being realistic about all the planning you have to put into having GOG dance and host a studio even.
Let's get ready
to GOG's art.
Let's get ready to GOG day.
All right, what are we doing?
Right.
Evil Pookie is now back in the game.
Yes, I am.
Welcome
We don't need this. I've got truck tons of money. I want to keep these for the combos, but if I don't have any buddies, it's a not particularly combo-y card.
Good question from Katsu Hayami. With the pandemic happen,
oh, Jeff exploded.
will the time for the 2020 rewards be extended? So, short answer, we're still in discussions on that. We haven't decided an official policy on that yet, but but we are discussing that and taking that into consideration. So the chances are decent. So we are. Don't worry, we are already working that particular issue.
And if any of you miss the announcement on our blog, if you are a Slug Crew member and you have the ability, as long as an online event is teaching and you solicit some advertising on a public-facing post that would be at the venue where you would normally run your events, i.e., if your friendly local game store has a Facebook page, you ask the owner, hey, can I advertise this event? They say yes, you do it. Bam. You can count that towards Slug Crew. There are some stipulations on that. And I'm just getting the blog post link sorted out.
Get it, Wrench's little helper.
Throw
Bam.
that link right in there.
There it is.
All
So
right.
please read up if you are interested in doing any events like this, and if you want to do events for, what is the tabletop events? Con of Champions. If you want to run events for Con of Champions, those will count towards Slug Crew, whether or not they are teaching games.
Jen, what is Con of Champions?
Con of Champions is an online convention. It is essentially a consortia of online events with a listing that you can find at tabletop.events right now. Tabletop.events is selling badges and sponsorships. So for a badge at basically any price range you might want, I think all the way down to $2, you can participate in as many online events as you like for that. So look into it. Help tabletop events keep the lights on. They help a lot of local conventions run their event organization. And right now, they need help.
So with various, with stores and cons being, out of the picture for a little while, there are a lot of various organizations that are trying to make sure we all can still get together in games. So we know about a few of them, and if you have others to suggest, feel free to put them in the chat. But yeah, we are we are trying to be as supportive as we can of all places that are, making sure that we can all still game. So,
Mm-hmm. All right.
Evil Pookie, go.
Oh, look, it's a tiny Fury's ambush. Dun dun dun. And Wrench is like, wait, what's going on? And then Evil Pookie takes a bite out of Vlaslo. Because Vlaslo didn't ignore God punching him.
Yeah, Vlaslo foolishly said that he doesn't really have much in the way of mitigation right now. And look, there's a portal.
There's a portal. The card has resolved. I reveal a doppelganger. It's Joran the Swindler. At any time, if I keep Joran the Swindler, I may return a gambling or cheating card from my discard pile to my hand. If I assign Joran to another player, the next time that player antes, they must discard a card from their hand. Ooh. Interesting. I think I'll keep Joran the Swindler myself.
Those of you who can see Evil Pookie's hand may have some of his cards care about some of the cards in his deck. I don't know if they're in his hand right now because I'm not looking at his hand right now. But some of the cards care about whether he has a doppelganger in front of him.
For example, watch out. Or watch your step.
This one he played earlier.
Alrighty then. So let's go ahead and assign some Drinkerinos. You've got 3. Gog's got 3. I'll give one to Vlaslo. And then
Voidstar Bunny. Voidstar Bunny asks, how is the other RDI game coming along?
It's coming along well. I have my playtesters. Let's see. The entirety of the game should be hitting the alpha playtest group next week, actually. So we're very close to the point where all we need to do is make sure that it works.
So, okay, thanks for clarifying, Voidstar. Yeah, Tails, yeah. So we've already announced and even, shown a very, very prototype last year at Gen Con.
And on this.
And now here, yes. So Tales from the Red Dragon Inn is our own dungeon crawl game. We figured we've had these adventurers for the past 12, 13, whatever it is years. It's about time we actually sent them on an adventure. So this is a dungeon crawl board game. Think Gloomhaven but lighter. And it's that kind of a game, and it's coming along pretty well, and I think it's pretty fun.
Stay tuned to the channel, and it'll show up in the future.
Future.
What am I drinking? We should flip. Oh, it's a round on the house. Everyone, get in here.
All right, hit it.
So we are all drinking the top card of the drink me pile or drink deck.
Okay.
It's Chieftain's Ice Beer.
Holy God, why?
Holy Lord. Okay, well, you're
when I call a round on the house, it's a round on the house. Oh lordy, that's bad.
All right, what do you say there?
I say that I am dressed for success because I'm hopefully going to find someone who could drink it instead of me.
Reduce the alcohol content of a drink by 1, but then also pour. Okay, so I do nothing to that.
Yay! All right, who's my buddy? Be a good buddy.
The Bunny Mac, though.
Oh yes, the Bunny Mac.
Real. Yes, the Bunny Mac is also funny.
Goodness, I love it.
Also, this is a real good draw for you right now.
Deirdre, drinker of blood. At any time, I can draw 2 cards. Or I can hand it to another player, and they will discard 2 cards. Or decrease their hand size by 2. I'm going to draw 2 cards, because I need to draw a drink ignore.
Heck yeah, you are.
I did not.
Hopefully.
So that's it for me. Vlaslo, are you playing anything?
I'm gonna dump half of it on the floor, like I did before.
Aww.
Anybody care about this? Anyone care?
Aww. It's sad, but happens.
Okay, good. I'm gonna get a blood, and I'm gonna take only 2 alcohol from this gargantuan drink of doom.
I gained 4. And it sounded like Gog just horked it.
I just gotta take the whole thing.
Oh,
Gog care not for Chieftain's Ice Spear.
The whole boot all the way down to the toes.
So comment in the chat was, let's think positive here. At least a chaser. So I have to agree with you. Hino Kami for. Okay, I made it around the table.
You did it! Congrats!
Because oh my god, this hand is bad. It's a cheating card.
It's amazing.
The gambling I'm in, and 2 get out of gambling that I really don't need right now.
It's a shame no one started around to gambling.
Yeah. So I'm gonna spend 2. I'm gonna spend 2 blood on a bat card.
Batty, bat.
And then that's useful. Okay, and then I'm gonna draw 6 more. And then I'm going to hopefully my lag.
And we're almost back. There we go.
Yeah, my lag just went super wonky for a second. Are you still hearing me? Is that all good?
Yes. There were twice that things exploded, but then you came right back, so.
Oi. Well, everybody is at home using their internet.
Mm-hmm.
So okay. Is that this is a
except here at my apartment complex in Denver, Colorado.
Yeah, your internet's
they're all
insane.
at the park right next to my complex.
nice.
They're all going outside, walking their dogs, basically constantly.
That's okay as long as they're staying 6 feet away from everybody else.
Yes,
That's
They are not.
Okay, for those of you who are at home, be sure to go outside once in a while because oh my god, wears on you. So yes, please.
Vitamin D is good for you.
Mm-hmm.
Stay 6 feet away.
Alternatively, eat a lot of mushrooms. Button mushrooms.
Go outside.
Mushrooms are full of vitamin D.
Mushrooms are great all around. Evil Cookie. I'm not a feeble old man.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna pay a blood, and you have to lose 3 fortitude.
My tiny rabbit body. 17 minus 3 is 14.
Hooray! I'm going to order a drink for Gog. Was that the last drink?
That was the last drink.
It's the last drink. Everybody pay up.
Paying a gold to the end.
Remember, and a commonly forgotten rule is that you pay for it. Also, apparently, I think I said this last stream, but I'm going to rant about it again. Apparently, there's this out people who think that you can hide your gold. No, you can't. Don't do it. There. President of Slugfest Games and rules manager of Red Dragon said, no, you can't do that. Okay. Anyway, that's enough rant. Then I'm going to drink.
What are you drinking?
Greater Mimic. If it was a result of a chaser, discard all the other cards in the drink.
I love the angry pointy nose.
The angry, yes. Oh, we lost Jen again.
She'll be back.
There she is.
There she is. And then when the picture comes back, Jeff will no longer be Jen. This is a Megan drawing too, isn't it?
It is.
It looks Megan.
Yeah. So the way back in the day, Aaron drew a bunch of sketches for different drinks, but then because Aaron had a lot of other work to do, we took the sketch and said, "Hey, Megan, make this real," and she did, and it's great. So I am going to play
Nothing.
I only want a sip. I've already had my fill. To reduce the AC by 2.
I will increase the AC by 1. With the card that I attempted to play illegally last turn.
Gog. Does Gog care about any of this?
Gog have no opinion.
Gog have no opinion on any of this. Okay, so I reduce by 2 and increase 1, which means it is a 1 alcohol and 1 fortitude. And I get 2 blood for this sometimes card that I played. And
Hey,
then
buddy.
Sploosh.
Sploosh! And we play this card when another
shows-
player drinks a phase. They drink an additional drink.
This art, I love this art, by the way.
It's a good one.
I am going, I'm going to do what it says and drink.
Pixie
I'm
Punch!
going to
Oldie but goodie.
I'm going to play an anytime card called Twilight Shapeshifter. I can draw a card from either my wolf or bat deck. I'm going to draw from bat because the bat deck tends to be a little more avoidy, while the wolf deck tends to be a little more punchy.
It's like one wants to bite off your head, and the other one wants to fly away.
Fly away. Okay, get a blood for this.
Yep.
And then I look to see if anything is better in my life because of this card I drew. And it is better in my life, but it does not help me in this current situation. So I take 3 booze.
Ooh.
3 booze.
That's right. Evil Pookie's sitting up the table.
Yeah, I forgot to play
You've been
this.
drinking all of these drinks, Laszlo. You should tip the wench.
Tip the wench. You are a meanie McMeanington.
How mean. We gotta go for that full spectrum victory. Who all's played Ingenious and knows what the heck that is a reference to?
1, 2, 3, not it. The only game I know of that's called Genius is is that like Peg and game thing?
Sequence?
That's Mastermind. And
Or-
Genius is you have little
Is the hexagon
it's like
hexonymos.
a Tetris thing, but with little balls in a structure. It's hard to explain.
Around the house. How do these mimics? How do these mimics continue? How are these mimics? You know, sometimes Jasper's security gets a little lax.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like every once in a while in the supply chain, somebody's just kind of asleep at the wheel.
The Greyport booze supply chain. So, which, by the way, is a topic we have now actually talked about a little bit in world building and planning for later possible world.
Yes. There's so much world building for no reason.
Yes, we actually talked about the booze supply chain in Greyport.
If you want to make an apple pie cocktail, first you have to create a universe.
Oh, lordy. All right, Gog's hardened the cards.
Gog turn now. Gog definitely has stuff to do here.
Lore! That's the best part about Tales, by the way, is that there's like a 5-page
so much
story
lore.
with every scenario.
So much lore. One of the first things we did when developing Tales was decide on the story, have a whole bunch of story meetings, and get our old friend and Slugfest founding member Jeff Batone in to write a bunch of story and lore for us, and they're pretty good. So stay tuned.
It's good times. Let's see here.
Good times at the Red Dragon Inn.
You
Gog
know
time.
what? Gog time.
Is it sit on Pookie time? Oh, well,
Gog make funny.
just violence.
Why you not laugh? Pookie.
Oh, me? Yeah,
No.
I take that right to the face.
Right to the fluff.
Noise says not that he's not drink options. Now, maybe, but there is an argument to be made that he's, as a result of this, has the prestigious, like this is like the place to go Right. So he think of it as he's increasing his prestige
Yes.
in town. Gog, drink now.
Gog is drinking
Gog, drink now.
artisanal
Gog's checking to
ale.
make sure that he's not muted when he wants to talk.
Yes.
Whew. Gog drink a little rough.
This one's so pretty.
But he gonna take it, because that's what he's got.
Oh, snap.
1, 2, 3, and he heals a little bit.
Oh snap! We need Doppelganger Fiona to show up and wipe the board.
Yep. That'd be pretty funny.
All right.
Gog
I
took
mean,
over.
I should play this to steal a gold from Vlaslo, but Gog is right here. So Evil Buddy took Gog's money.
Hey, get back here with my gold. Gog need gold.
No, you don't need gold.
Need gold for
Swipe.
beer.
Swipe.
Swipe is mine.
Did you already
No,
steal
I
it,
did
or
not.
Should I give it to you? Okay, there you go.
Swipe or no swiping.
All right, and then I get rid of this card and this card and this card, and I draw these 6 brand new cards, and hopefully, oh yay! If only I had an anytime portal.
Doesn't sound good.
If only I had an anytime portal. But it is a I invite some trans-dimensional troublemakers over for a party. So I lose 1 alcohol content, which is good. Each other player loses 1 fortitude. If I had 2 or more doppelgangers in front of me, they would lose 2 fortitude instead. Unfortunately, I only have the 1. So you all each lose 1, and I lose 1 alcohol
Hey, evil
content.
Pookie.
Uh-oh.
That not hurt. This hurt.
You fly away, and God
Fly
punches
away.
me in the face. Ooh, that's not good.
Because I drew some good bat cards.
This little rodent is tougher than it looks. I'm attempting to ignore your punchback, Gog.
Oh, wow.
The only one remaining with I don't think so's in the deck.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I successfully ignore and reveal a portal.
Oh, show that art again. Somebody's
yes.
somebody's asking. Somebody's asking about Evil Adonis.
Oh yeah, that is 100% Evil Adonis, ready to shred and bang
Evil
that
Adonis.
hair.
Negadonis and Joran. So yes, there are some hilarious doppelgangers.
Oh yeah.
So maybe he will be the one that Sam's about to flip over.
I mean, if he does, then that'd be really handy. But I'd rather have Fiona show up and just kill everyone. Ah!
Nope.
Constable Jerky, why'd you have to show up?
Jerky. The crooked.
So, if I keep... He's so tired of you.
It's like, whatever, give me my bribe and I'm gonna leave.
Yes. So, if I keep him, he is basically a what's that up your sleeve that I just get to have. And then at the beginning of your next action phase, I can force someone to discard a card at random. Ooh. Including
Random
cards that
discards.
Vlaslo just purchased.
Yep.
But we are going to go ahead and keep him. Because I have these violent delights in my hand.
Oh, somebody wants to have 2 doppelgangers. You got some snap points.
I got some snappy points over here. We're just gonna... they can't be sitting next to... They're practicing social distancing.
You gotta keep them separated.
I order this drink for Vlaslo. I'm so hyped for this set. The artwork and flavor is amazing! It is.
Yes.
Your money or your kneecaps. Yes, love it.
Alright. Don't kill me, drink. Oh.
Kill him.
Gog say you drink more.
Ah, well,
Hang on,
let me finish
first
the
we're
chaser.
chasing.
Okay, and then before... Oh, Lord, that's bad.
Yeah, so Gog is doing something
Whoa.
clever here because the extra lucky rabbit's foot ale is going to make Evil Pookie draw a card. So Gog can legally play that drink more card with the drink still sitting there and not having resolved yet, which is what just happened here. So
Oh,
now
man.
Hellspawn Stout is happening.
So Hellspawn Stout is a fun card because it lets me tutor. And
If you
and
have
now
more...
I rake my brain and think, is there a way for me to pull this out the box?
Fascinating.
Yep.
Because I could just not drink the Hellspawn Stout and leave it up to the makers.
Cards. Do it up to RNGesus.
But if I... Alright, what do I need to get?
What do you... So...
I'm now going to my
doesn't have-
mind castle.
Yes. Does Evil Pookie have main deck heal? I don't think he has main deck.
It's if I go fishing for the board wipe.
Oh, sure.
Well, we can't drink it. I've gone to my mind castle, and my mind castle dictates that there is nothing I could get from my deck that will save me. So I should top deck and hope it's holy water. It is not. It is in fact worse.
Big D Line 76. First of all, just jumped in. Is this a new drink deck? Yes, this is the drink deck that will be in the Evil Pookie product. So this new character comes with its own fancy new drink deck with a bunch of new art. Like you'll notice this wine with a chaser looks different from the one you may have seen before, and a whole bunch of new cards as well. So
like this one, and that one. And...
In fact, if you go to the Evil Pookie Kickstarter campaign page, now the campaign isn't running anymore, sorry, but the entire drink deck was over time spoiled on that Kickstarter campaign. So go check it out.
All right. Well, I'm drinking the first one, so I gain 2 AC, and I pay 1 gold to the tavern, and then that goes away.
That.
And then I've got this violence coming in, which is going to knock me out. So I have absolutely no table manners, and I attempt to kick this pile onto the floor. Do I get away with murder? I do not.
Which say don't play with drink.
That's not good, because I have no more drink ignores. I fall unconscious.
So you gain your 4.
Vino Emoticus.
So these all go here. I draw a card. If it's an anytime flip a portal, I might kill everyone. It was not.
That's true. There is an anytime flip portal, which would have but instead you didn't get that, so now you are out of the game and it's mine. And again I managed to dodge bullets and get around the table once more. So I'm going to get rid of this and this. And interesting. How many cards GOG have? GOG have 3 cards. I'm gonna after this game, I'm gonna tell the stream what interesting and strange choice I have right now. Let's see. I'm going to buy a bat card.
Batty, batty, bat, batty, patty, pat, batty, batty.
And then I'm going to draw 4.
Bat, bat, bat.
Which is that 1. And then flip, shuffle. Oops, shuffle.
Shuffle.
3 more. And then, ooh,
fancy.
Wow. Okay, that's really interesting. You
just need penetrating damage.
Well, I think what I'm going to do is play Come to Me, Children of...
Oh!
Pick another player. They lose 1. And then I draw a card and can play another Children of the Night. GOG.
You win!
Oh, that was it.
I got
'Cause
no
I'm actually-
response.
Okay, so here's some Red
Do you have it
Dragon
lined
and
up?
strategy that might be of interest to people. My 2 cards were this, and I was trying to decide which to keep, and I don't know if it... Sam will probably have an opinion on this. I don't know whether it was right for me to actually keep both of these cards, but the idea was maybe I could top deck into the second one of these, and hitting twice is better than hitting once because you have to ignore it twice, but I also could have just played Batnap and said, "To heck with it, I'm going to wait for the game to kill Gog," which might have been a better choice. Sam?
It's a tough one.
Yeah.
With Batnap in hand, I would have gone ahead and attempted to top deck, because the worst case scenario is you just Batnap. The best case scenario is you double tap.
Right. If I don't top deck, so the question is, strategically, the question is the double tap actually better? Right. That's the thing I'm not 100% sure on.
Versus 3 cards in hand and Gog's already punched back. I think so.
Oh, right. He already played both punch back. Right. I thought.
Does he have 2? Oh, he might have 2. In which case, that's a terrible idea. And punching him was the worst thing you could do.
That's the part that I couldn't remember, right? Because then if he can punch me back, then Batnap is definitely the better play, right? So anyway, chat, you can chime in too. Noy says Batnap is probably better. I'm not 100% on that. I think you might be right, Noy, but interesting.
Yeah. My only opinion right now is that I am grumpy about our smoke detector and how much more sensitive it is to water vapor than smoke.
Is that
how dare you make a pot of pasta?
Did your thing just go off?
Yes, so there's one in the living room and there's one in my bedroom.
Wow. Okay, so the good news is
they work. Well,
yeah, no. So thank you for that, but that stinks. So yeah. Anyway,
I live in an apartment, so I can't change it.
Evil Pookie, who's got questions, comments, ideas? What's happening? Chat. Tell us what you think.
Everyone thinks you should just play Batnap.
Yeah, they're probably right.
Probably.
I was a little enamored by the possibility of the double tap, and if I don't draw the 2, I can still, back into it. Yeah. Miss the game.
It's a rough one. All right.
Yep.
I'm going to answer the question now, whether or not he has 2 punch.
Oh yeah.
He has the 1 punch back.
Just the 1 hit back.
Just the 1 hit back, and had already played it. So I would have kept both, just to because ending the game before accidentally they get a rough remedy and heal 5.
Right. so that's the slight downside of the mostly safe play. So I can't wait to see an energetic Pookie player versus an energetic evil Pookie. So Epic Pookie, right. And Voidstar Bunny talks about Epic Pookie. So one of the things that will be included in the evil Pookie product is Epic Pookie. Epic Pookie is a boss battle deck for regular old Pookie. So he will be a non-villain that can actually play a boss battle against a bunch of others. And so Sam and I have been testing Epic Pookie, and we plan to do a little more testing, especially based around the idea of the Pookie, Epic Pookie versus boss evil Pookie, boss versus boss, Epic going at each other with their nasty claws battle.
Epic.
So there we are. Does this mean we're playing again with the Zakan that just happened?
I mean, I think we ought to.
I don't know. I feel like I was getting prepared, then was going to propose the thing. I want to take a quick break.
Yeah. Me too.
And sort of time out and refill any beverage needs that I might have.
Maybe
Viewers at home.
Sorry, Jen, you cut out during part of that. Did viewers at home?
Oh no, that's all I said. Slugfest Games recommends and endorses Dragon Breath Ale, Holy Water.
Hey, So you know what? I'm feeling lazy, chat. Tell me what character I should play while I take a bath.
All right.
Are we gonna do an official break, or are we
Let's
just
be
gonna...
back in like 5 minutes.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay.
So chat, don't go anywhere. But we're all
25
taking a
after the
bathroom
clock.
break, and see you shortly.
Our audio is live.
Woo! Welcome back, everybody. Once again, we are Slugfest Games, and we are playing the Red Dragon Inn here as part of Play a Part Together, which hopefully you are all doing as well. Playing games on Tabletop Simulator or Board Game Arena or whatever other things you
Or
might
set up
be
your
playing
webcams and pointed them at your tables and
or whatever, or that cool Terraforming Mars app that's really great, or any of the other Asmodee online things. They're all pretty great. So everybody play a part together. Or you know what? Maybe you're playing like Halo too, and I don't know. Those are great too. Just do something other than being depressed in your house. Okay.
yay!
So,
Hey, what are you playing?
What are we playing? Chat, tell us what other games you're playing. I've been playing some stuff on Board Game Arena. I've been playtesting some Red Dragon Inn, as you know, Sam. I'm playing... what else am I playing? I tried a game called The Guilds 2. It's from a while ago. It's an economic game, and I kind of like economic games, but that one's a little on the dull side, I will say. What are you guys playing?
Well, I just bounced off of a Final Fantasy 12 replay because
Nice.
I hit the pre-endgame part where you're like, oh, well, clearly this is the endgame, so it's time to fuck off and do side quests for as many hours as I can stand.
Language.
Bro, I decided to kitten off and do side quests for as long as I can manage. And as it turns out, I can manage it until I get to the Great Crystal stuff. Because some of the best loot in the game is there, but the Great Crystal doesn't really have a map. And it's very important that you get directions correct. And you can't play that like 5 or 10 minutes at a time.
Yep.
I bounced off that like a trampoline. I was like, boom.
Bye!
Bye.
And we're done.
Ejector!
Sam, what are you playing?
I got Stardew Valley for my phone
Oh my god.
because I haven't gotten around to buying new Joy-Cons for my Switch, so no reason to get Animal Crossing yet. And oh man, Stardew Valley was amazing.
I'm seeing a lot of Animal Crossing in the chat.
Yes.
Well, a lot. No, two people. No, two. Sorry, just the one. Oh, you corrected.
Dice Throne.
Sorry, I thought there was multiple people saying Animal Crossing. Dice Throne. Sorry, go on, Sam. Sorry, I'm interrupting by chat.
Yeah, it's fine. I've been playing also Magic the Gathering Arena and destroying the Zorius and Esper control decks with Croxadex. And yeah, I still play Heroes of the Storm, even though no one's supporting that game anymore. Or Activision isn't supporting the game anymore. And I think it's my favorite MOBA. Yeah. And then it's been doing lots of arts and crafts activities with the 4-year-old who is now home and demands distraction.
He knows what he wants, that one.
Mm-hmm.
That's how small ones do.
Yes, it's either origami or Legos. One of those two things right now.
That's wonderful, actually.
Those are
That's so
both
charming.
great,
Yes.
actually.
Yeah. I've been doing more resin casting lately.
Ooh.
Yes, I've been working my way through a kit of this one resin that's just not good. It's bubbly. It's not clear enough for what I like to make. And then I got a thing of Lumilite. And so that has been able to produce some interesting results. I've stepped away.
Oh, I have something to show too. After your show and tell reminds me of an important show and tell.
Hot dog! I'm excited for this.
Well, you've already seen it.
Oh well, I forgot all about it. So
Well,
I'm about to get pumped.
you were talking about resin, and it reminded me of a thing.
How many cards in total will come with the Evil Pookie Collector's Edition?
Oh Lord,
40.
That's tough to remember because
It's a
it
lot.
changes halfway
It's
through.
we're doing regular and foil of everything. It comes out to something like 170 cards or something like that. I need to do an updated quote request. So the way publishing games works is once you know exactly what's in the game, you know what size you want the box to be, how many cards you want, what kind of punch out sheets you want, you put together a quote request and you send it out to various publishers and say, hey, how much would you charge me for 10,000 or 5,000 or whatever of this thing, and I actually have to do that for Evil Pookie in the next few days. Actually, like I said, I think it's somewhere in the neighborhood of 170 cards, but don't quote me on that. Jen, show
Don't
your
quote
resin.
you.
And then
You'll have to quote you.
Jen,
All
show
right,
your resin,
cool.
and then I'll show my resin.
Oh.
So I make handmade resin bow ties. So this one's actually a little bit of scrap circuit board and some findings together, and then this one has some sparkly glittery stuff and iridescent foil inside of the resin with a black backing.
Ooh.
So good.
For
So-
when we get our fancier shirts.
Yeah. I mean, I used to work, I worked in a library for a while, and so I needed to dress up more than usual so that I didn't look like all of the students that I worked with. And bow ties helped a lot with that.
So, speaking of resin and speaking of publishing games, we got these from one of the potential publishers, manufacturers. I actually need to bring up a different window so that I can see what I'm doing. So this is not in good focus, but this is a plastic tankard. Maybe if I cover up my face, it will stop trying to focus on my face and instead focus on this thing.
It does. Oh!
It sort of did. So this is a tankard, and this is a fortitude marker. And this is Pookie.
Ooh.
And I apologize that they are out of focus because I don't have a multiple depth fancy pants webcam. But these are the prototypes of the minis we're making for the Evil Pookie. Oh, there's Jen. Jen got one earlier that she actually painted, so that's kind of fancy as well. But they are pretty great. So anyway, now
I'd call it detail wash, but
yes, fair enough. Mm-hmm. All right, roll that go first die, Sam.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Jen can do it.
oh
Okay,
well,
good.
all right, then I'll roll it. I wonder if anyone's interested in watching me actually paint those, though.
Boyd Star Bunny says, "Will those be colored when we get them with the collection?" So, I also got color examples. So
1, 2,
the
3, it's Jeff.
Okay, cool. The fortitude marker will be this color. The alcohol marker will be this color. And Pookie, we're still deciding. It's probably going to be the color, the off-white color that I just showed. We're still deciding on that. Like pure white actually doesn't look very good. So we're thinking maybe a gray or maybe that sort of ivory. But yeah, so that's what color those will be. They will not be painted. You should paint them yourself, which will be awesome. But yeah, they will be colored plastic. So I am first, and I am playing Wrench because there was a request in the chat to show people how to properly play against Wrench, which I think is a fine idea. Because we sometimes get complaints of Wrench is totally broken, and our immediate question is, well, did you attack his gizmos? And their answer is usually no, and then we're like, well, that's why you lost then. Da, 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 da.
Surprise!
So I am going to get rid of this card, and these cards are pretty good, actually. Yep. I'm going to keep 6 cards. Wow.
Golly!
Wow. Oh, even better. Holy crap.
From Destruction
I drew one
Construction.
card. Nope. Parallel production.
Parallel production.
I can put a gizmo card into play from my hand or discard pile, and then I can put a gizmo into play from my hand. So it's going to be Clockwork Cut Purse and Peril Sensitive Safety Mask. Remember, the way gizmos work is, oops, they go at the top. Sorry, is when you play them from your hand, they get one of these wrench tokens on their whatever the top of their track is. That's how much fortitude it has. As we use these gizmos, they're going to tick down fortitude. If they run out of fortitude, they go away. But remember, my opponents can also punch my gizmos just like they could punch me. And if a gizmo gets punched out of play, then not only does the gizmo leave play, but I, Wrench, take 1 point of unavoidable fortitude loss because the gizmo is blowing up in my face.
In your face.
During my action phase, I also tick down all of my gizmos. The passive ones just stay passive. This one just lets me take slightly less alcohol content. And the active ones do the thing that they say when they tick down. So I'm going to tick down the Clockwork Cut Purse and say, hey, Evil Pookie, pay 1 gold to the inn.
Aww, I need that gold.
And then the Peril Sensitive Safety Mask also ticks down, but it's a passive one. It doesn't do anything right now. Then
but it will soon.
It will. Then I'm going to play Wrench, Bring Some Drinks for My Friends. Wrench. Did I say Wrench, Bring Some Drinks for My Friends? That's hilarious. Okay, I do this, and it's going to be 2 drinks to Zakan and 1 drink to Evil Pookie.
Yeah.
And my lag is getting kind of bad again. And then I'm going to drink.
What are you drinking?
Hellspawn Stout.
Oh, lordy.
Hellspawn Stout with Wrench. Oh my. Oh my. Do I take this?
For those of you watching at home, Hellspawn Stout allows you to tutor a card at the mere cost of 3 fortitude loss.
Whew. I think my hand is such that I'm going to pass on this and just drink the top card of the drink deck instead. Ugh.
Drink
I mean, I'm actually going to resolve health. I'm kidding. So this is going to be. I am going to attempt to scamper away. It's Jen typing and then Jen training, and it's all loud in Jen land right now. Does anybody care that I am trying to scamper away from this drink?
I do.
Yeah, I
The Winch thinks you shouldn't scamper away. Drink your booze.
Yeah, I'm not gonna scamper away.
I mean, you know, don't you want to get that helmet value?
I'll get value from the helmet. Okay, so that means I'm gonna actually get 1 alcohol because of the helmet. And 1 fortitude because -2 + 1. So 1 and 1.
It's Troll Swill, the most complicated way.
That's a very complicated Troll Swill. Go ahead, Zan.
Zakan. Zakan is our drunken monk. Whenever Zakan gains alcohol content from a beverage, a drink, Zakan may optionally also gain an additional drunken chi, which is tracked using the happy little I'm drunk jug.
Delightful.
And then, depending on how much drunken chi Zakan has stockpiled on his mat, the different card effects will be available. And it can also be spent as a resource.
Yeah.
On some of his cards.
On some of his cards. It's going to be interesting and perhaps a little self-exploding. But, in the meantime, hey, Evil Pookie, tip the winch.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll tip the winch.
She's a nice lady.
You know what? I really like this wench, so I'm just going to keep paying the tavern some gold for wenches and cut purses and everything.
So
Yeah.
Hinokami 14 in the chat. So wrench cannot reduce or ignore or anything the collateral damage from an explosion. So there's no way out of it. Even if, say, he got that drink that makes me out of the game for a round, even that doesn't work.
Yeah.
I still have to take it.
Oh, I will be. My hands have been busy with origami.
While
I will go back to stewarding the card zooms.
Yes, please zoom in on the cards. Zakan, what's
All right, cool. I'm not as think as you drunk I am.
I totally
play
forgot.
that I'm gonna have to make.
I
I'm
totally
gonna smack
forgot
your-
about that card. It's so funny.
Smack that clockwork cut purse.
Smacking the cut purse.
Let's see.
For whack.
For 2 and let's see. Do I want to do that? Okay. No. The cut purse goes away. I take a collateral damage, and I am sad that I no longer have a cut purse.
That's right, you don't.
Mm-hmm. Zakan could spend Drunken Chi, but he doesn't have.
Yep. No
I
drunken
could,
cheese.
except I can't. So let's see here. Put that in my gift card here. That's my
Oh no!
player mat. That doesn't belong in my hand. Well then, this is what happens when you don't lock.
I warned you. I
You
warned
warned
you.
me.
I didn't warn you the second time.
Yeah. I still can't blame you for what just happened. That was my own mistake. All right.
That was
cool.
his mistake.
All right. Well, it's my order a drink phase, so I'm not going to play that. I'm going to play this that was next to it in my hand.
There we go.
Hem and two.
And the muting because boop.
Train.
All of the trains.
This is what happens when everyone's working at home. So the dirty little secret for us at Slugfest is that we all work anyway. Mostly, Jen works a little bit at a storage unit near her house where we keep some stuff for web orders. But yeah, we all work at home to begin with. So, what are you drinking, Zakan?
Let's see what's up. Artisanal spring water.
Oh, you don't even get to chi up.
I know.
I super don't, do I?
It's
'Cause
the
I think
worst
I have
thing
to take
ever.
alcohol content from a drink to do the thing, right?
Yep. You can ignore it with a card that will gain you drunken cheese.
I mean,
Wild Dragon asks, "What's the largest alcohol content you've seen in one drink?" My record, I think, is 16. What about you guys?
I mean, I've seen a Zot die to the first churn drinking contest that tied 5 times, which is far more impressive.
I had that. Actually, I had that happen to me not too long ago. 11. Wild Dragon says 11. Evil Pookie, it's your
that's
turn.
my turn.
Okay.
Tell us in the chat. Chat, what's the biggest drink you've seen in a game of Red Dragon?
I don't think we're gonna gamble right
So
now.
Zeke thought 7 was a lot, but you got to remember we've played an awful lot of this game.
Yes.
So yeah, it's kind of. Oops, I just whacked my microphone. Sorry about that. It's kind of a bell curve, but if you play enough games, eventually you're going to be way out on one tail. Once.
Yeah. I don't get to action. Golly.
Wait, what?
No actions.
You can't even punch my gizmo?
I can't even punch your gizmo.
Wow.
Not that I would at this point, because it's too healthy. But I can't even action. What I can do is buy a lot of drinks. So let's do that. So the wench brings some drinks with for my friends, and I'll pay it by knocking gold out of my ear.
Pay it by ear. I love that card.
And I will also do this one. So look, extra dimensional drinks. But that's 5 Toto drinks, and we're going to give 3 to Wrench and 2 to Zakan, and then resolve. Well, I resolve this card first, and then I resolve this card and get a friendly doppelganger. For those of you just joining us for the first time, my mechanic as Evil Pookie is summoning doppelganger allies. Whenever I play a card that has a portal and it finishes resolving, I get to reveal a doppelganger. So, our doppelganger is Bad Bryn. If I keep Bad Bryn, she becomes a sometimes card that may be played as a hit back for 1 damage. If I give Bad Bryn to another player, however, the next time a player other than Evil Pookie would lose Fortitude from a card you played from your hand, that Fortitude loss is increased by 1. And you know who's really good at punching people? I'm going to give it to Zakan, because he has the most exciting AoE effects. Oh, no. This one's good for you. It's like your next Fortitude loss, as long as it doesn't target me, is big.
Is better, yes. So
okay.
this lets you gang up on gizmos, basically.
I thought about giving it to Wrench so that Wrench's gizmos might punch Zakan instead of me. They were both excellent choices.
Rules question: if you try to ignore a drink and someone thinks you should stop playing with drinks, can you then play a drink? Yes, you can. In fact, we did that in the previous game, I think. But yes, you can totally do that as long as the drink hasn't resolved yet. Everybody can. Well, this is true of basically any card. When a card is waiting to resolve, anybody can do any kind of responses to it. And if those responses happen and resolve or get negated, you can do more responses to it. Nothing resolves until everybody is done playing everything they want to play in response to that thing.
There are indeed evil doppelgangers from RDI 2. Gog,
Yep.
Off the top of my head, is and Eve.
Yep.
I don't believe there is an evil Fleck or evil Dimmy.
It's those two. Yep.
All right. I get Alchemist's Artisanal Ale, and unfortunately, I am super healthy, so I gain no healing from this drink. It is just gain 3 alcohol content. And I have absolutely no table manners. I kick it onto the floor. Get this out of here.
Yep. I don't care.
Huzzah!
Okay. Am I keeping these? Yeah, I'm keeping both of these. I draw 5 cards.
You had such an amazing hand, and then it was only the 2.
Well, it's less amazing now because I played all the stuff. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna play the Monster Distraction Engine.
Pew pew pew.
And I'm going to pew 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 on Evil Pookie.
Ow, my face. I am pew pewed.
I'm gonna tick down this peril sensitive safety mask. I am going to give 1 drink. Yeah, I'm going to give 1 drink to Evil Pookie. Whoops. And then I'm going to drink.
Uh-oh. Aww.
Nope. Drink events are null chasers.
Shame.
You probably already know. I think I take... Oof.
OG Pookie indeed has a boss battle mix-in deck available to him.
Okay, I'm going to attempt to reduce the alcohol content of this drink by 2 and increase a gizmo's fortitude by 1. This might be the type of thing that somebody wants to play Wench thinks on, though.
Well, Zakan apparently doesn't have one, so I will continue to try and rein you in.
That we don't think resolves.
We don't think so.
We don't indeed think so. So I think I'm going to just take the 2 because of the peril sensitive safety mask. So that goes like this.
Yep. And then that goes away.
That goes there, and it's Zakan's turn.
Zakan!
Zakan with Bryn backup is gonna
Because Bryn likes to always help in a fight.
Always. I mean, come on. If she can't get in a fight, then that's a really boring day for her.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see what I got here.
Evil Pookie is the villain. Regular Pookie will have a boss battle deck, but is specifically not going to be a villain. Now, that only matters for those handful of event cards from RDI 6 that, say, heroes gain a fortitude and villains lose an alcohol content or whatever it is. So even in boss mode, regular Pookie counts as a hero.
Nice. Well, I'm going to play Catch and Punch the Monster Distraction Engine.
Mm-hmm.
With the Bryn assist.
With a Bryn assist.
Yeah, so that's gonna destroy a monster distraction engine.
Crunch.
So I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna. That goes, and then I take 1
from explosions.
And then I'm gonna play. Sorry, I forgot the safety on my auto flank to make Zakan lose 2. We have a better version of first rule that you will just have to wait and see for later. So Big D line 76 asked about. So instead of first rule of villainy, it's first rule of heroism. No, not quite, but it's funny.
Careful! You almost made me spill my drink. So I'm going to only lose 1 fortitude inside.
Yep. You take that. This goes here. That was your action, right?
Yep, that was my action. So now I order a drink to somebody.
Delicious beverages.
All right, we're
good. I loaded everyone up.
I switched to Snapple.
Toot.
Oh,
angel tears.
Oh.
Boo!
You should tip the wench for those angel tears.
So on the one hand, Zakan isn't not getting any drunken chi, but on the other hand, that's because he's not getting any drinks.
Yeah, he's pristine. Just the primest of condition. Depressingly sober.
Let's see. Accidentally hit the menu button.
All right, chat. We try to do this like every stream, once in a while. Favorite character, go.
Well, they're discussing Pookie wants to gamble. Evil Pookie. Evilly gambling.
Done.
I have antied my gold.
I have antied. There's an ante, then there's a...
I get a friend.
Oh,
the friend is shoot everybody.
That includes the gizmo.
Aww.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, actually... is that right?
I mean, it doesn't destroy it.
I'm going to noble sacrifice this so I avoid the damage myself.
Okay, that's fair. How does a sober Zakan win the game? Because everyone else is drunk.
Because we're all taking drinks and he's not.
All right, so we got this round of gambling. Wrench,
right? Then it's my turn in gambling, and I'm gonna pass in the round of gambling.
Zakan, you got a gambling card over there you wish to play? It's a winning hand. Winning hand. I pass on the winning hand. Wrench.
Pass. Take it.
Congratulations, Zakan. You are now rich.
Shazam!
I order a beverage. This one's probably going to the happy drunken master over here. I get something. It gets worse. Ooh. Oh.
Huh. You want to not drink that? I think.
That's less than ideal.
Robust.
2 plus order another drink and then drink again. I'm going to split this with Zakan, because Zakan's the most likely person to not prevent me from splitting it with him. Am I successful in my split? With this drinks for you.
Because it's actually her saying that.
Yes.
All right. So I gain I gain 2 alcohol content. Zakan also gains 2 alcohol content. And takes a drunken chi.
And he starts the drunken chi going.
And then I order another drink. And that drink will be for, I guess wrench now. And then I drink again. Oy! Oh, it's bad to be a rabbit. I'm just going to consume this and it'll be delicious. Alright.
Okay, now it's me.
I'm catching up to Wrench. He looked lonely there in last place.
Yeah. Okay, I'm keeping these cards. I'm drawing 4. Ooh, yeah. Okay, good. Okay. We're playing the lightning generator. The good old punch your face gizmo. Who am I punching face? Zakan, I'm punching for 2.
Zakan's getting punched for 2. Zakan's getting punched for 2.
Punch. Jen is doing something on her end. I'm not sure what it is.
Oh, I'm squatting on top of my chair instead of sitting because I'm one of those people. I take 2 damage.
You're completely framed wrong, Jen.
Yeah, it's fine.
No.
I'm gonna give a drink. I'm gonna order a drink for Evilly Pookily, and I'm going to drink.
Ooh.
Pretentious wine. Move up to 3 card. Right.
You have up to 3 cards.
I do. Oi.
Oiling the gears?
No. I'm gonna just take the 3.
Okay.
And I'm going to give I do have 3. Okay, so it's gonna be 2 to Evil Pookie and 1 to Zakan, and hooray for me. Go ahead, Zakan. We got some votes for Keat, Wizgil, Kronos, Pookie, Piper, Lich King. Hinokami says can't decide between Kronos and Lich King, and I actually have to say that's kind of a toss up too. Those are both real good. What else? Yep. I love the fact that we still, so the most common answer to what's your favorite character is Pookie, which is frankly why we made Evil Pookie. But I love the fact that we we get such a diversity of answers, right? So years ago, I don't know, 4 years ago or something like that, we did a big survey, lots of questions. We got hundreds and hundreds of responses. And one of the questions, of course, was who's your favorite character? And Pookie, Pookie was up there, Wizgil was up there, some of the ones you would expect are way up there, but we were very happy about the fact that every single character got at least 1 vote as, this character is my favorite. So, Yay! So,
All right, I'm gonna play. Come on, do it. Another sip.
Oh.
And just gain 1 drunken key because I can.
Just a little bit more.
And then I'm gonna play Monk's Fireball.
Uh-oh.
And spend 2 drunken key.
Ooh.
to
So that's
each other player.
Each
Yeah.
other player loses 2 fortitude.
Ooh, that includes the
Uh,
lightning generator. Wait, no, isn't it 3 fortitude? You spent? Did you? Sorry, did you
It's
spend
half
1
X.
or 2? Oh, half X. Okay, half X.
Half
plus
X.
Because we determined that swinging for 10 just for free was a bit much.
It's kind of
one. Just gets a little table flop.
little bad. Yeah.
So can I do anything about this?
Well, I can do something about this in that I'm going to ignore it.
Hoy. I am going to noble sacrifice. Oh, that resolves. Sorry. Yes, you have to resolve this first.
What are we doing with this? No, we're going to keep him. He'll hang out with me.
I'm going to play noble sacrifice, which is going to unfortunately make the gizmo go away, but which doesn't cause collateral damage. And then
You also avoid the
ignore-
damage.
But then I'm going to play, after that lightning generator goes away, I'm going to play From Destruction Construction. Play immediately after one of your gizmos is discarded. Play another gizmo from your hand, which will be the miniature mint.
Ding, ding, ding. Oh yeah. It's Torgal Snarf the Wise, right? I kept him in front of me to negate cheating cards. Neither of these characters cheat, but I'm keeping it for other reasons.
Well. Fine.
Yes, Holy Torg. Are there other good villains in there? Oh, yes, there are.
Yep.
All
right. Well, Wrench doesn't have anything waiting for him.
Oh.
Why did... Dear Tisa.
That was probably just lag. That happens to me all the time. Lag is bad, then it will,
Offset your hand.
Your click it will treat your click as though it happened later on.
When the lag resolved, yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, Wrench gets a drink, and then I drink another holy water or something. Come on.
It's a drinking contest!
Alright.
Alright, what you got?
Here. I got a greater mimic.
Mimic. What am I drinking? A future brew!
I wish I had that. I win the drinking contest.
Wow. That's bad.
An accidental spill?
What?
Yup.
Reduce it by the amount of drunken chi you have. So you reduce it by 1. Okay.
Yeah, I gained the drunken key first. And I reduce that by 1, and so I'll take.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna add it back, so you can enjoy.
Ah!
Now that doing this won't cause us to draw, I'll since French decided to go all in.
Huh. So let's see.
Uh-oh.
Yep, it's the drink that's making me do the thing, so I can't do the other thing. Or you know what?
Or?
I ignore. Kidden it. I ignore the game.
That's fair too. You could just do that. I am drinking my future brew. So this is one of the fancy cards.
I'm playing Bad Gizmo. Don't drink that.
That is a wise thing to do.
So I'm actually really glad I managed to cheat out another Gizmo to. Oh wait, I wouldn't have had to sacrifice it if I didn't have one.
It's fine.
I didn't really know I was going to get Chieftain's Eye Spear, so everybody pay me.
5 + 3. Here's your gold. I get to mulligan my hand.
Does anybody really know that they're going to drink Chieftain's Eye Spear?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Nobody expects the Chieftain's Eye Spear.
This hand is full of violence. We're going to do this. Because now it's the start of my turn, so I'm doing my actual discard and draw phase.
Hinokami says that they're surprised that not half the people said the wench in that survey where we asked for favorite character. Well, at the time we did that survey, she wasn't out yet. Yep. I don't think it would be 50% though. I think it would be a lot, but I don't think 50%. And then later on, a question I like to ask the other players is who they think is the most underrated character. So yeah, actually that's always an interesting question too, because so many people play a character once or twice and they've decided after one or two games whether it's broken or underpowered or whatever. It's like, okay, cool, you do you, folks. You do you.
I think for me that's Deirdre.
Most underrated?
Most underrated.
Yeah, Deirdre's a house. Like she's really good.
Zakan, you fool! You've triggered my tiny furious ambush trap card.
Furious ambush.
I choose you to lose 2 fortitude.
Noise says Cormac. Yeah, Cormac.
Cormac is hard mode.
Cormac is really hard to play, but can be really good piloted properly.
Yeah, careful. You almost made me spill my drink.
Aww.
My
you do have 3 drunken.
3, so haha.
Well, I summon a friend. Oh.
Deirdre, drinker of blood.
I'm looking at my hand. I decide that Deirdre's going to hang out with me. So I've got 2 guys hanging out. So if we get back
Drinker of blood.
If we get back to my next discard and draw phase, I will actually have my hand size reduced by 1 because I have 2 doppelgangers kind of drawing my attention.
Drinker of blood.
You can have a drink, and then I will drink. Oh, the wench's deal. It's a drink event. Guess what, everybody? We're gambling. Start a round of gambling with no player currently in control. The round starts with me. So I ante a gold.
Everybody has to ante. But Olivia is currently winning.
Yes. Zakan, are you with us? Oh, Zakan's
Gonna
tapping
bet
out.
there is a fool and a thief.
Fool and a thief.
Avoid gambling and get drunk.
Get a drunken shape.
Yes,
okay.
that's fair. I am going to go
first.
ahead and play a winning hand that also has a portal on it.
Yep. That resolves.
Yay! And I'm pretty sure I win the delicious monies. Painmaster Frank arrives. Use the alcohol content of a drink the next time you play an action, sometimes or any 10 card that makes another player lose fortitude. You also lose 1 fortitude. You know what? I'm so deep into friends. I'm just going to keep Painmaster Frank as well.
Wow. You are correct. I pass. You win the round.
Delicious monies.
And then it is my turn. So Evil Pookie, tip the wench.
Oh, but money.
I
need
discard
that.
this. Discard this. I raise. It doesn't help me right now. I draw 7. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna play the. What am I gonna play? Man, this is. I have several delightful gizmos.
What do you play?
I'm gonna play. Just go with the buckler in the box.
Oh, that's boring.
Yeah.
That's not a walking, talking bear trap.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. But I am not ahead right now.
Yes,
so.
you are playing the ignore me.
There's this.
Yeah.
And there's this.
Yeah.
And there's. I'm gonna just take the 2.
Okay.
Yoink. Go ahead, Zakan.
Badonk.
Go boy!
Oh boy, Zakan's going next.
It's my turn.
Oh, the lag. Oh,
Oh yeah, that was good. Whew.
Do you all do cons? Well, I mean, normally yes.
I am actually our lead on planning and executing our convention attendance. So, yeah.
We do. I mean, normally we do Origins Gen, PAX Unplugged, and we were actually in the process of expanding our con schedule and doing one or two extra ones this year, but that's gonna have to wait till next year. Dun, dun.
All right.
What do you say, Zakan?
Uh-oh. Zakan's looking at the gold
Zakan-
piles.
Zakan
Yep,
has
I
a
sure
lot
did,
of
however.
Uh-oh.
Good friends and good fights. Each player takes a card from the drink deck and drinks it now.
Yum! Starting with you.
Drink
Oh
event.
boy.
Yep, if a drink event card is revealed, discard it without taking its effects and keep revealing until it's a drink card. Toot. Hey.
We're going to be paying gold to the tavern soon to shuffle the deck.
Quite.
Mhm.
Oh, hey.
Oh,
Chaser.
much sooner than I thought. Oh, hey,
Chaser.
Chaser! Uh-oh.
Oh, this is gonna get exciting.
Alright. I pay gold to the end.
What you got? What you?
Everybody pay.
Yup. Go. Leg. Here we go.
Flip. Shuffle.
Yeah. Fun fact.
Ookie.
If Zakan actually drinks
Oh,
this
wait,
now,
you know what?
Zakan can
Oh.
play that extra action now, because this drink happened during Zakan's action phase.
Whew, yeah, you know what? That's true.
I get
However,
a drink
you know
event
what?
which I need to discard.
Can I mulligan real quick? Because I think it's real funny if I got this coin while being
Oh,
drunk.
yeah, that's fine.
So
Yeah,
I used
you
gold from the end to
pretend that you did that.
I really like
pretend
this,
that I played the game.
this future brew, guys.
Okay,
Bless.
I have a nice.
Oh, yours is
tame-
boring.
Yeah, I gotta take the whole thing.
Lord.
Sorry, I forgot to actually tick down this buckler in a box on my action phase, so my apologies
well.
for that.
Get it?
But-
It's all right.
So the reason that's relevant is because I was thinking of playing this card, and now I actually get something from it.
Oh.
Hey, there you go.
Aren't you fancy?
Fancy.
What am I doing about this? This is good and bad. Frank's going to reduce the AC by 1. And then...
Oh, this is all Zakan's
Deirdre's going to go draw
action.
2 cards.
Yeah, that's a good play. This is all right. This is all Zakan's action phase, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hoo boy.
And then I'm going to be
Alright.
dressed for success and reduce it by 1. And
You're
get
just
some
gonna
friends.
keep nickel and diming it away.
I'm going to nickel and dime it away. That is exactly correct. Well, I'll leave this on the stack.
Oh Lord.
All right, there we go.
Fiona the Unstable takes a bite out of everyone, including myself. So 1 damage to the
Ooh.
entire table and all
Okay.
of French's friends.
And all the gizmos. So I take 1, and the box takes 1. Thanks, Fiona.
Thanks, Fiona.
All right. Well, hold on. I'm gonna draw a card from taking the Lucky Rabbit Foot Ale.
I am still dressed for success. Such success I am dressed for. I've reduced the AC by 3 now.
Whew. All right. Cool. And I'm gonna
Oh,
make this
what a top
my
tip
brow thing.
for the Ettenbrow.
Wait, is this
And
a?
Oh no.
Oh man.
And I'm gonna
Oh, that's really good.
go
so-
1, 2, 4. Yeah.
Hey viewers, we're gonna pause right here, and we're gonna
Yeah.
explain what the heck is actually going on, because
A lot is happening.
a lot is happening, because Sam and I were kind of mitigating our drinks while Jen was resolving. It all got a little bit confusing. So here's where we stand. Sam is still in the process of ignoring, reducing, etc., as am I. But Jen drew a card from her Lucky Rabbit's Foot Ale, resolved the Ettenbrow, which lets her put an action in front. So this huge drink let her do the thing, And wait, did you resolve? Okay, so resolving
Yes.
outside noisy. No, that is completely. We are nowhere near that point in the game yet. So time out. We are nowhere near that point. So Jen put away her outside noisy because the Ettenbrow lets you bank an action card.
Yeah.
Once this all calms down, Jen will be able to do the thing that she has already done. But suffice to say that Sam still has to resolve his future brew.
Yes.
I still have to resolve my this would be perfect for oil and gears, and then Jen's gonna gain like lose like 1 million alcohol content with that fancy card that the Ettenbrow just let her do. So,
Yeah.
And also, I'm going to make it even worse.
Oh, because Fiona punched Zakan, so Zakan's gonna punch Buki.
okay.
Layers.
Jen. Jen. Okay.
Guess what? Cards are coming out of my hand right now.
Yeah, that happens. I take 2 to the face. 1, 2.
Players, don't try this at home. Do things in proper order. So I'm going to reduce my drink by 2. I'm going to get an extra fortitude from my buckler in the box. This goes away. This goes away. And are we now... So
I'm resolving my drink,
all,
so I gain 1 fortitude and only the 2 alcohol content. Because I reduced 3 of it away.
Yep.
And then I discard my hand.
And a card and another card.
And I'm going to get rid of this card and keep these 3 and draw 4.
So
and
now,
there we go. And I get punched for the 2.
Now Zakan can punch back.
Actually, Zakan punched back before I resolved the drink because Fiona did the thing before.
That's true. That was before resolving the drinks. Yes.
So I got hit before I got to see the new hand of cards. So not only did I do nothing, but I continue to do nothing because it is inappropriate to.
And then finally, it is now legal and lose all of this alcohol content. So that is, I believe, we have now in place. But thanks for your patience there, viewers.
The dust settles.
Yep, things got a little hairy there for a second. Now it's my order a drink phase. So I'll just yeet Wrench's drink card somewhere. Sorry about that. Here we go. Boom. And then I drink. Watch, this is going to be...
it's boring.
It's a rift run dinger.
Oh, boy.
All right. Gain 3 alcohol.
Well, after you choose not to play any cards, I will play a card and make it worse.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm going to gain 1 drunken key, because I need, some of that at least.
Yes.
Right?
And since you like drinking so much, you should drink some more. God damn it.
Yay.
Ooh.
Bulls. Kittens.
So even after playing outside noisy for like 1 million, for 1, 2, 3, 4, and then gain 1. Wow. See, that's ballsy right there.
Okay.
You gotta go big or go home, right?
Yeah.
Even after losing what was it, 7 alcohol content, that still have a fairly even game. This game is silly.
Am I keeping these 2 guys in front of me? I think I am.
You do not have the option.
Anytime.
Oh, sure. Yes, you could play it. I thought you meant you were trying to discard
Oh, no.
this character.
We're going to get rid of this. And we're going to think. We're going to think about our options. It's important for me to have 2 of them. So we are going to get rid of this. Because we're about to cycle anyway. Okay, so I draw 1 less card, so just 3. 3 cards.
Remember, if you have 2 doppelgangers, your hand size is 6. If you have 3, your hand size is 5. If you have blah, 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 4, your hand size is 4, etc.
Yes. This is not the optimal time to play it because you don't have a bunch of stuff in front of you, but we're going to have a trans-dimensional troublemakers. I lose an alcohol content and everyone else loses 2 fortitude because I have 2 doppelgangers.
Okay. Well, I am going to take 1 because of the buckler.
Yeah. And the buckler
And the
doesn't
buckler
explode.
is going to take 2. So fortunately, he stays alive a little bit longer.
Okay. I order a drink for Wrench because Sakan has drunk quite enough. Ooh, Rough Remedy.
Oh, that's bad for the
So
whole
if
team.
I gain alcohol content from this drink, I may discard up to 5 cards to gain fortitude.
Wow, that's real good for Evil Pookie right now.
This is fine. We drink it. So 1, 2, 3. And I'll discard this card, and this card, and this card. And
3.
top dial.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. This is there's a lot of people. So it's like 20 some people,
Yeah.
maybe even 30 now. So yes,
That
all you
pile
guys
of
great.
interactions was indeed hairy.
We we hope we are entertaining you with our bizarre interactions and timing issues and so forth. We hope everyone's safe and healthy. We hope everyone's playing a part together, and that's what we're doing right now. So thanks for joining us. Anyway, now I'm going to take my turn.
I'm pleasant. I'm not super good at games.
Okay, am I keeping both of these? Yes, I'm keeping both of these. I draw 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, here comes the self-propelled bear trap.
Uh-oh.
I hit Pookie in the face with the self-propelled bear trap.
But my face.
3.
Right, we're going to doppel up. Anytime. Doppelganger. Adonis. Oh, no, it's God the Enforcer.
It's pretty good for you right now.
Ooh.
Show him off. He looks so good.
Do I just reduce the fortitude loss by 1, or do I just have all of these friends? I love his scale mail suit jacket.
Yes. By the way, pro tip that I'm going to point out to the chat: he can point Gog at a gizmo if he likes.
Yes. Oh look, it's the Gogfather. That's a good one. Yeah, we're gonna give Gog to this bear trap because that is the optimal thing to do after I suffer 3 damage from it.
Yeah. So okay, you give that to him. I don't have anything to get out of that, so unfortunately, this goes away. I take 1 from the collateral damage.
Face.
And then I hit you back for 2 with my
Ow!
automatic phalanx.
Uh-oh. Aw, snap.
What happened?
Oh, nothing. I just took 2.
It's-
Aw, snap! Rich is gonna win!
What? I'm not. This is a pretty.
It's too powerful.
Yes.
Oh, also the buckler in
This-
the box then
yeah.
ticks down and goes away.
That doppelganger can be attached to one of Torg's minions, then. Yes, the doppelganger can target one of Torg's minions as well.
Yep.
Thus, causing Torg to pay wages and or discard the minion.
Yep.
Pro tip, punch Torg's minions.
By the way, in general, so the reason that Gog could be given like that is in general, something that has like a static effect. Like you can't give Joran the Swindler to a gizmo because number one,
it doesn't do anything.
Right? But number 2, the Gog is actually a little bit of a special case because it says pick a player. It's basically just a hit for 1. So
yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna pay a gold to the inn, order 3 drinks, which will go here Ooh, lag. Lag. Network lag. Okay, and then finally, well, bam. Oh, Hellspawn Stout.
You can
I
get
do
anything.
not. No, I do not want to do this. I'm going to drink from the drink deck instead.
Chieftain's Ice Beer.
Oh, Lord.
Incoming Chieftain's Ice Beer. One time.
Even worse.
Now incoming Chieftain's Ice Beer one time. We
One
hear you
time.
like Chieftain's Ice Beer.
You,
So why not have...
Everybody, let the record show Sam has now used his one time. So I'm going to attempt to ignore this.
Oh, damn it.
Probably it won't work. Anybody want to negate my ignore?
I played them both already.
I have no response. Other
No!
than you're a lucky guy right now, there, Jeff.
Well, so now everybody will think that Wrench is managed 10.
In fact,
Blast!
Wrench, like Matrix dodged an 11 alcohol content drink.
Everyone in the chat throws their I don't think so's at the screen.
The chat is not wrong. Yeah.
For real, I don't think so.
Oof.
Just rough, just super raw.
It's okay. Get you next time.
Apparently.
All right, what do I got now?
So folks might be wondering, like, oh, well, I mean, keeping Wrench in check because you have AoE attacks. I mean, that makes sense. But how do you do it when you don't have AoE attacks? Well, all those hit for ones become hit for twos when you punch a gizmo and it makes it explode, and it also hits Wrench.
It's true.
There's lots of, I mean, yes, Wrench is a strong character, but we definitely is broken because if you point your stuff at his gizmos, he really just kind of gets hurt.
Yeah.
That's how it happens. In the meantime, Monk's Fireball.
Oh, well, I mean, everyone could just catch on fire, too.
Two drunken people.
My body!
So we all take 2?
Yep.
1, 2. My bits,
We all take 2.
they're really close to one another.
Kind of glad I don't currently have any gizmos that are blowing up in my face.
Delicious alcoholic fire.
Whoosh.
And then Wench brings some drinks for my friends.
And glowy hands. He's got the glow.
He's got the glow. I don't know what that means.
Show enough.
The what now? Yeah. Is that
The Last Dragon?
What,
you should watch The Last Dragon.
Last Dragon? Okay.
What media have you guys been dumping directly into your eyeballs this past week?
Yes, good question.
Just like
question for the chat as well. I mean, I saw Onward, which was great.
Yeah.
I've been catching up on The Simpsons, which is the reason I got Disney in the first place. I'm toward the end of season 6 right now, and so it's all real good. What have you folks been watching?
Let's see. I watched Castlevania. That was grimdark good.
Oh yeah,
Grimdark good.
Certain scientific railgun. Cool.
I've heard that show is actually really good. I haven't seen it myself.
I think my favorite part about Castlevania is the way they do spellcasters in a fight, and it's the most creative. Like why don't wizards always do this? No, it's good stuff. That happens.
Okay, so that resolved.
Yeah.
Okay, are you drunken cheating or no?
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Okay,
I'm good.
That's probably the pro move right
there.
Yeah. I'm not good at games, but I'm not so dumb.
Every once in a while, when we're playtesting, Sam will be like, wait, what? And then he'll do combo. Be like, aha! I kicked your ass with this play that you thought was a mistake. Aha!
Just
Who's the Johnny
aha.
Spike? This guy.
Yeah. I've been watching Demon Slayer.
Oh yeah.
Shit,
You gotta
I
get
can't-
around to that one.
I mean kittens.
Language.
I've been. It's Demon Slayer Kitayu no
Something.
Yaiba. I think that was good. I mainlined season 1 very quickly, and then season 2 is delayed until next year, which sad, but also
No
I
filler?
understand it. Yeah, they're kind of filler episodes, but like they're so logical that it doesn't feel like filler. To just go all no spoilers on you, but very good. Having
Cool.
fun, lots of visual effects that I didn't quite expect going in. Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Wild Dragon says Jen should have played Captain Whitehawk because she curses like a sailor.
I do too, but I also have
No
a
argument.
4-year-old who's tempering me. Because
Yeah,
he
I
100% repeats the words. Like,
yeah, we
immediately.
all normally do. Like you should hear staff meetings. It's like it's sailor. We try to be better on these because we end up putting this content on YouTube, but
I mean,
we
not that
don't
we're monetized on
care.
YouTube.
Right.
Speaking of big, sharp, pointy teeth, nastier, bigger, pointier teeth wrench.
For me, for
it'll-
3.
For 3, because I have 2 friends.
Yeah.
And after you got away with your crimes, I must make amends.
Yeah, I'd have to take that.
All right, so there we go. Both of my hit for everybody for 1s are out. Ooh, this drink deck is low. We pounded through this one. I'm gonna give this to Zakan.
I've been drinking.
And I'm going to consume. Oh,
boo!
I gotta zoom into the card right. Yeah. Oh.
Boo earns.
I gain 2 fortitude.
Boo earns.
How do
Okay,
you like dem apples?
them apples. Okay, I get rid of this. I get rid
Not
of
a big fan of
this.
damn apples.
I draw 6. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm running really low on doppelgangers, and I know that there's one that I really don't want to show up.
Okay, I'm gonna start with the pneumatic needler.
Pew 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 pew.
Pick up to 2 other players. They each lose a fortitude. It's gonna be you 2.
Oh, fancy that!
Uh-huh.
Yep. Ow.
See, and until a moment ago, that would have taken out Evil Pookie.
I know.
Okay, then I'm gonna
The governor called.
Governor call. There's a 4. There's a 4. Okay, this drink goes here.
Oh, Zakan, you also got shot with the needler.
So, Khan, are you still?
Oh
there?
snap!
Everybody takes 1.
Shot,
Can you
huh?
Yeah, it's a
Bye.
fortitude loss. This might be a shaky legs moment. It is.
I'm a drunken reed.
Drink and read. Okay, I just gave a drink, and now I order a drink, and the
lethal?
drink will be this, and I will my hand, and
Delicious.
I will say, Evil Pookie, you look thirsty.
Ah, no!
Kingmaker.
No! Now where did that horrible thing go? I attempt to ignore it
Well, no. Hang on.
and reveal some friends.
Nope. Time out.
What?
Time out.
You
This
gave
card
the-
does not do what you think it does.
Oh, shh. I'm still ignoring this one.
Now you do that. Oh man, am I just Captain Kingmaker here? I do this.
I have no table manners.
That resolves. So, okay, my attempts at kingmaking failed. And
There's
now...
more matrix dodging.
And now, unfortunately, I just take the 2 and pass out.
Perish.
And my gold, let's see, 4 of it goes to the inn.
We each get 1.
Each get 1. So here, just take a 1 and
Oh,
a
thank
1,
you.
and I will get rid of the rest.
Remember, folks, the tavern always wins.
The house always wins. It looks like we're getting a little bit of choppiness in the stream.
Oh.
Chad, are we still good here? Can you still see us?
Well, the Gurky voice is absolutely awful. Jeff Patone.
Jeff Patone.
He's got the good Gurky voice.
Gurky.
Yeah, I gotta figure out a character I do a good voice for, because I haven't found my niche.
Zakan, it is your turn.
Okay.
Because the kobold decided to pass out. Oh, pot of tea at
What
the bottom of
about
the kobold's pile.
Go away.
Alright, so I need to duck real hard. Can I duck?
You have
Gurky
3 cards
Lord
in
of
your
Fun.
hand,
I
right?
have 3 cards.
I love that everybody now just thinks that is Gurky's voice. That was nothing like the voice in our heads, but those folks are really popular and they're getting new eyeballs to our game, so we're just fine with that being Gurky's voice now.
Hey, it's the Cliff Bones, Mr. Art and Science. If I remember
Is that
correctly.
Nice.
Oh, art and science.
Hey.
Strip RDI. Wait, strip RDI so Jeff loses his shirt. Trust me, don't nobody want to see that.
No.
Reverse strip RDI. Where
You put on more
have to find something
layers.
to put on.
Right, I'll get my
Start
sweatshirt
going
put
around
on.
like this.
Like, eventually I'm going to have my unicorn head on. Be like, this feels terrible, flop, flop, flop. But it's better than putting on another coat.
Okay, so art and science. Now your previous comment makes way more sense. I thought that was just some rando being snarky about the game. No, it's one of the creators of the game being snarky about the game. So, there you go.
Oh, there we go. That's how it can be sometimes. All right. So,
Zakan misses.
Spooky. And anti-mug holds no water.
Oh, the gaining the alcohol content to dodge additional card effects.
That's really bad for you.
Ooh. Unfortunately, I am not dressed for success because that is the only card that I could play to stop it. Ugh.
I don't think Dress for Success actually works.
You are correct.
Oh,
You are correct. Yeah, I gain 2 alcohol content and then proceed to pass out.
Winner,
Yeah.
drinking dinner.
Good lord. After that absolutely horrendous churn where Zakan gained the entire alcohol content bar, lost it all, and then gained it right back.
Yeah, I thought that was like it turned it into a real close game.
Yeah, no, that was really my Adrian
pulled it
moment
out.
right here.
Like running up and down the steps.
Wrench's little helper is the valid person and place to go to do the things.
Yes, Wrench's little helpers are chat bot basically.
Yeah, it's basically me.
It's Jen. It's Secret Jen.
Yeah, it's me. It's cool. Secret Jen. I'm not gonna give you a virus. I'm gonna send you to Google Forms and also probably our own website.
So yeah,
there you go.
There's that. There's Evil Pookie. You've now seen Evil Pookie. You've now seen the Evil Pookie drink deck. Are we? Is pre-order still up? I don't even remember.
I've still been getting them today.
Okay, great. Yeah, I thought they might still be up. So if you haven't actually, if you missed the Kickstarter for Evil Pookie, you can actually go to our website to the Evil Pookie page and still pre-order. That will be open for not too much longer. So get in there quick. But yeah, if anybody has any last questions or comments, please throw them in the chat. And yeah, who's got questions? Yeah, there's the Evil Pookie product page.
That's no, that's Negadonis. You want good Murgath? I can pull out good Murgath.
Yeah, he's in there.
There's a few we didn't see. So here's Murgath the Good.
Going 100% anime protagonist.
Yep.
And then Negadonis, who's I think he's in my top 3 for the deck.
Yeah.
It's just so good.
So yeah, playtesting is going along nicely and is as you can see, the art is almost done, and it's all going just fine. So so stay tuned, and we'll let you know as things get closer to done and closer to shipping.
When are we going to
send the mailing info? It's going to be so. Here's the thing. Even if we finished all this stuff tomorrow and sent the files to a manufacturer in China, it would still be another like 3 months before we actually had stuff. So when we actually do the backer surveys is always this great balancing act between, if we send too early, then when the time comes to ship everything, we end up having to do a lot of extra work because some people have moved. And they're like, oh, I need to change my address, like, even though you've already sent out product. Okay. Whereas if we do it too late, then by the time we have product, we're still missing 100 people's addresses, right? So we've gotten pretty good at that balancing act, but suffice to say, it won't be for at least another couple of months, probably.
Yeah, probably at least 3. 4, probably more likely. 5, also probably more likely. It'll be a minute. We try to send surveys out like 2 to 4 weeks before we actually have a good fulfillment window opening up.
And the other thing to remember about this is Chinese manufacturing. So we manufacture with places in China, and they're still kind of getting back on their feet. So, so the padding, we always put in, some good padding on our estimates for Kickstarter, and we might need it for this one. So just stay tuned. Don't worry. We'll get your address in plenty of time, but it won't be anytime soon.
Yeah, and if you miss a window, if something happens, if you forget about your survey and it's a month after the fulfillment period, just reach out to us at support@slugfestgames.com. We'll fix that problem for you.
We'll fix it.
We want you to get the stuff that you backed.
So I don't know. I feel like there have been enough Kickstarter campaigns that have gone badly that some people's expectation is that if they don't do everything exactly right, the publisher will just be like, "Ha ha! You don't get your game." we don't do that.
Gotcha.
Don't clip that. Don't clip that.
Yes, that's so mean.
You're gonna
Somebody asked, who has the most ideas that voted between you 3?
Oh, it's me, 100%.
It's Sam.
It's Sam, 100%.
I am an idea. I am a bad idea fondue fountain.
I thought that was me, but it's Sam.
No, it's 100% Sam.
Before I worked here.
Now,
that's mostly because I also have the most ideas.
Right. So I need to point out that Sam came up with Wrench. Sam came up with the Lich King, right? Sam comes up with the good stuff, and So if you need really cool ideas, go to Sam. Just be aware that 9 out of 10 ideas are garbage, and then the one idea is like, oh hell yeah. So any of you who are in, I don't know if any of you are in management or whatever, but that you need someone like that on your team.
Yep, as I said in chat, quantity becomes its own quality.
Quantity is its own quality.
I am proof that
something
1,000 monkeys in a room at typewriters can eventually write Shakespeare.
Yep. What's our favorite cards?
What are your favorite cards? I think mine is Elements in a Mug.
Are you sure?
Are you sure? Are you sure is also really good. So Elements in a Mug is a card that, depending on, it's a card in Osric's deck where, depending on what elements you play with it, you can either make a card better, you can make a card make a drink better, you can make it worse. It's a very versatile card. I love it. Jen, what's your favorite card?
I mean, I'm not a big favorites person, so I'm just looking through my reference collection of promo cards. I keep around in case somebody asks me about a promo card. And let's see here. Yeah, I mean, hold on.
Sam apparently has a new favorite.
Well, the Adora Bomb is still kind of my favorite.
That's a good one.
Adora Bomb is really good. So.
Yeah.
My current favorite is this one because I like to force people to gamble.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. That reads.
Yeah.
It's a very good card.
Yeah. It's just so good. I love the visor.
Yeah, no, the art is really good. It's like in addition to being a good server and a badass at the tavern and can, fight monsters when she needs to, she's also like a card shark. Yeah, so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, she just lives around so many dynamic people. You just absorb so much, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Very cool. Well, I feel like this stream's wrapping up.
Yeah, I feel like we're good. I actually have a date with some family members for some Jackbox games later on. So I'm gonna
Rogues and Warrior stream.
Rogues and Warrior stream. I think that would make us shed audience members like nobody. But so yes. So thank you all for being here. Thanks for helping us out and entertaining us in the chat while we're hopefully entertaining you. Everybody stay safe, stay healthy, stay all of that. Thanks for your support. We'll try this again sometime, and play a part together. And thank you all very much for being here.
Have a great weekend, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.